shoot. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Crap.
Crap! You dirty son of a... What? What?
Oh, damn. What the hell, man? Come on. Dude, what are you doing? There's some Black Ops, man. Yeah, but look at the time, man. Aren't you supposed to be filming your vlog soon? What?
Dun dun dun!
Wait, what?
Hey, buddy, watch out!
Sorry about that, man. I didn't see you there.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, crap.
Now this is what I call a break.
I tried to tell you, man. The camera's already set up here in the backyard. Oh, and one more thing. It's not today, actually. It's tomorrow. Shut up. Oh, rude, jerk. Just my luck, man. Well, welcome to Krimson's Corner.
Hey everyone, sorry about yesterday, but apparently my production manager slash roommate decided it would be funny if he played a prank on me and made me believe that filming started yesterday, when in reality it starts today. Well, I got him back for that. I hacked into his computer and plastered it with all sorts of Justin Bieber videos, pictures, music. It's freaking hilarious.
Damn you, Krimson! Damn you to hell!
Anyways, let's show that video and watch that reaction.
What? Yeah, what? What the hell? No. Justin Bieber, are you kidding me? What? Oh my god! No! No!
Now that was classic. Anyways, I'd like to welcome you once again to Krimson's Corner. My name is Krimson and... Wait a minute. Something's not quite right here. Hold on. There we go. Now I feel more like myself. As you saw earlier in the video, a lot of effort goes into the making of each and every one of my videos. The amount of manpower and hours spent on each video is just unbelievable, so I hope you enjoy them just as much as I enjoyed shooting them for you. Now, back to the subject at hand. I debated for quite a while on what my first vlog should be about, with current affairs happening around the world and everything going on in my mind. Finally, I decided to make my first vlog about me, to introduce myself to YouTube. I thought it would be a way to let you know a little about who you're watching, to give you a little inside peek, so to speak. Now, I know some people may not even care about who I am. They're just ready to dive right in and get into the meat and potatoes of my content. And that's okay. This video isn't for you. Just skip right on to my next video and enjoy. I'm just glad you're here, period, and show enough interest to even care about what I think of this world we live in. For the rest of you who want to know a little more about who I am, this video is for you. So, that brings us to the question, who am I? That's a deep question. Deeper than it would lead you to believe. There are so many aspects that make up who a person is that you really can't answer that in one sentence. Maybe not even one video. I'll try my best, though, to break down the different aspects of who I am so it can give you a little insight on what I'm about. So, who am I?
Well, first and foremost, I am a writer. A sci-fi writer, to be more precise. Nothing makes me happy like spinning a tale from the deeper regions of my imagination. I get such a high from sitting in front of a computer pounding away at the keys about my latest adventure into another world. In some ways, you can consider it therapeutic. In other ways, I guess you can say it's a form of escape. Regardless, it's what makes me happy, and it's what I want to do as a career.
I'm also working on a page under my pen name, which is William J. Krimson. The page is on blogger.com and it's called Krimson Kreations. It's where you can find samples of my work as well as news and updates on my road to becoming a published author. Hopefully you will come and check it out sometime. Let me know what you think. I'm always interested in getting feedback, whether it's good or bad. It lets me know how I'm doing and what I need to improve on. Anyways, if you feel like checking my page out, the link is down in the description. I also write for another page on blogger.com called Krimson's Korner. It's linked directly to this page, and it's where I write about my views on a lot of different subjects. It's where I can really let loose. Come and check it out sometime. The link, well, once again, is down in the description. I've been trying to broaden my creative horizons by stretching into other areas like my YouTube channel. I want to fully explore my creative side and truly see what I am capable of. This should be an interesting journey because I don't quite know where this path will lead me. It should be quite an educational exploration of my mind. I believe I'm a great friend. I care deeply for those who I'm close to. I'd do anything for them, even taking a bullet. They're like family to me. I'm a great listener and I try not to judge people. I do not, though, give any advice. I've learned in the past that advice giving is very dangerous territory to cross. For some reason, it never turns out how you want it. Plus, I don't really consider myself qualified to give anyone advice anymore. I have to fix what is going on with my life before I can fix anyone else's problems. I am also loyal to my friends to a fault. No matter how much pain and heartache I have suffered because of my loyalty, I try not to give up on people so easily. It has definitely left some emotional scars on me, though. There's one I'm loyal to well above and beyond. She was a very important part of what motivated me to start a new chapter in my life. She's my girlfriend, Gail. She changed my outlook on a lot of things. She opened my eyes to a lot of things, including on how certain family members were poisoning my life. She made me see all the possibilities and made me see things from a different perspective. Sometimes whether I wanted to or not. I can never thank her enough for what she has done for me. I know, though, that I love her with all of my heart. I only hope one day that she will marry me. I like to consider myself a philosopher. I have a constant hunger for knowledge and love to research the truths and principles of being, knowledge, and content. So I try to keep an open mind about everything. I think that is particularly important in this day and age with the level of diversity we live with. Too many people these days are way too close-minded to fully appreciate the complex world we live in now. Being open to new ideas and new philosophies is the key to our step into the future. It takes us one more step away from being the primitives and savages our ancestors used to be. It's the key to enlightenment. Speaking of enlightenment, I will state that I do believe in God. I just refuse to be labeled under any one religion. I believe that there's just too much hypocrisy in today's religions. Too many people try to impress onto you on what their own personal interpretations are of the Bible, Quran, or whatever other versions of religious writings there are out there. They try to make you believe that their interpretation is the only true meaning. That's the thing about writing, though. It's meant to be interpreted differently by each individual person who reads it so they can personalize the experience and make it their own. That's why I don't believe that one book can dictate how we should live our lives, especially one written by man who we know is corrupt and imperfect. Now, does that mean there is no Bible on God's teachings? No. I believe that those teachings lie within each and every one of us. It's the underlying morality within each of us. It dictates what is truly good and evil and what is right and wrong. We each live under this code of ethics. It is written into our very own biology. I believe that is where the true meaning of God is. I consider myself, anti-government. Now, that doesn't mean I believe society should have no government. Like a lot of people today, I just think our government has failed us. Our Constitution was never meant for a modern age world. It, as well as the seats of power in Washington, have become archaic, outdated. It is time for a major overhaul on how our government operates, which might mean a start-from-scratch strategy. What's worse is that I think our elected officials know it's time for a change and are not ready to give up the power they now hold. I think that is why some of our constitutional rights listed in the Bill of Rights are no longer guaranteed to us like they used to be. The powers that be are afraid of what we might become as a society, so they have decided to use a means of control over the populace by limiting what was once our God-given rights of freedom. The day of change will come, though. No one can stop it. It's inevitable as the change of the times. On the lighter side, I'm a major fan of works of sci-fi and fantasy. I think those are truly the heart and soul of creative writing. They explore things and ideas that we are afraid to explore in the real world. It's the biggest freedom of expression we have, at least in my opinion. That's why I enjoy works like The Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Harry Potter, Doctor Who, and Star Wars, just to name a few. What some people don't realize is that there is usually some kind of underlying issue in these works that we don't like to admit about society. That's why in some way I consider these works somewhat educational. It gives us a deep insight of who we are and what we can become. For those out there who are not big fans of sci-fi and fantasy, I suggest giving these works a chance. It's just a suggestion though. The choice is yours. But I really think that it will open your eyes to such a bigger world than you ever realized existed. I'm also a collector. I love collecting Transformers, Marvel characters, movies, novels, and even swords. There's just a certain joy I get each time I add a new piece to my collection that I really can't explain. I guess you can say it's the inner nerd inside of me. I've never been into sports, hunting, cars, home improvement projects, or going out with the guys and having a beer at a local bar. I guess that makes me weird, and you know what? I'm proud of that fact. I don't want to ever be normal. See, normal's boring. I like being one of a kind, hence the nicknames Weird One and the ODT. It's a part of what defines who I am, and it's just something people are going to have to deal with. I love playing video games. I have since the days of the old Atari, all the way up to the Xbox 360. It's my guilty pleasure, so to speak. It's my escape and helps me release my frustrations of life. To those who say it's a childish activity, you don't realize the therapeutic nature of playing in an imaginary world. It lets you be what you can't be in the real world without consequence. It doesn't take over my life, though, like it did when I was younger, but I still play on occasion. It allows me to be a kid again for at least a little while, which I think is healthy for everyone. As you can see, I am definitely a nature enthusiast. I love hiking out in the middle of the wilderness with no civilization for miles around. This is my place of serenity, a place for peace and solitude. There's just something calming about being one with nature that I first learned when I was 4 years old when I got lost in the woods. Ever since then, the woods have been my second home. Sadly, I haven't been able to hike in recent years, and I've been working to change that. I want to get back to nature and enjoy the beauties that Mother Nature can offer. I miss it terribly. Anyways, that's me in a nutshell. Wait, actually, that's me in a nutshell.
Help! I'm in a nutshell. I don't know how I got here. Will somebody please help me get out? Oh, dear Mother of God, I can't get out of this nutshell.
Sorry about that. Anyways, I hope this gives you a little insight on who I am and doesn't scare you away. I'm just a person on the road of recovery trying to live a better life with better people. Well, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a great day. Hold on, wait a minute. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again. Krimson, out.